Hello, good morning, everyone. Boys, it's been a while. Uh, I can definitely tell because usually when I start a live, I got about at least two or three people in the side chat. But they're not used to me. Most of my original early followers, they're not used to me streaming lately. So that's okay. Hopefully, some people will jump in here and I won't look like an idiot sitting here talking to myself. I have no co host now. Hope you all are doing well out there. And here where I'm at in the East Coast, it's sunny, 70 degrees here. And like I say, I don't usually I do morning coffees, at least once a week, sometimes a little less. But people do kind of jump in there when I make them and do them. Hey, 351 Cleveland, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you dropping in. Good to see you too. Um, in my side of the community, the reloading firearm side. Oh, there you go. Hey, Mark Thomas, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Very rare if I jumped in here and I had no one at all listening like that, but I'm so sporadic lately. I haven't been streaming. I wanted to update you all a little bit and just say hello. And got a lot of new people that I've met, some good new friends, and hope to see a lot of you, some of my old friends here. Rollis Carvelis is with us. Howdy, Rollis. How you doing? Michael Hurtnick. Good to see you, Michael. Rollis, too. Mark Thomas. Appreciate you dropping in. Hang on one second here. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I got it fixed. Actually, I got this system set up, which is kind of weird. I used to put the earplugs in, earbuds, and it's just awful. I can't hear myself talk. I don't know if I'm talking low. I don't know if I'm talking loud. And usually I talk a little low at times. Well, I realized I could take the earbuds out and turn the speaker on a little bit because my mic is turned to where it won't cause any echo. Yeah, it's coffee chat time. You bet. I already had one cup. Mike's Fishing Home is with us. Can't stay getting ready for lunch. Rush it. I forgot I can highlight this. That's how long it's been since I've been streaming. I appreciate you coming in anyway, Mike. Just a hello is great, man, to hear from people. He's a new, I'm a new sub to him. Hey, there's Hobby's Hobo. He's with us this morning. Morning, brother. Good to see you guys. Been a long time. I'm going to start throwing up a little bit morning coffees, especially like those I hate friggin' earbuds I used to wear. And they annoy you. You can't hear yourself talk hardly. So they're really pestering the crap out of me the past year, or 6 months, whatever. But hope you all are doing good. Got G23 in with us. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Tim S., hope you're doing well. And you're going to have to bear with me, guys, because even though I stream for a long time, I haven't never, very rare if I stream, just by myself. I usually got a co-host to bounce, the banner back and forth. And anyway, I just want to jump in there and do one. I almost waited till 2 o'clock or 2:30, but I said, hey, why not? It's 11:49 now, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4. Wait a minute, 11, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow, it's about 4 a.m. and I think in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. I should have streamed maybe a little later. Let's see, they're 4 hours behind. 5 hours behind, excuse me. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it seems like they are. It's been a while. Good to see you, Tactical Fudd. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Echo, I'll give you a little update on Echo. He's in Tennessee. He has crappy internet. He has crappy phone service. And I talked to him and texted him several times, talked to him a couple of times. I can barely hear him. He goes in and out. And if I text him, he will get my text usually a day late. And he says he don't get no signal in the basement. I told him to get he's on T-Mobile. I told him to get call T-Mobile and get a cell spot. They'll give it to you free. and loan it to you when you have no signal, and he will get full 4G, 5 bands on that house and that property. And he can live stream on a cell phone. And I'm still trying to talk him into that, so he can get on here occasionally and say hello to you all. So, but he's very hard to get a hold of lately. But last I heard, he is doing good. G23, Mark Thomas. Yeah, it's sunny here where I'm at. And I'm just sitting around eating eggs and coffee, and almost started to do a little thing of banana pudding. Oh, morning, Walter. Just getting ready to head out the door. Yeah, appreciate you dropping in, Walter. Good to see you. I seen you the other night on the stream. I chimed in there for a little bit. I've been, let me give you a little health update. I think mentioned it on the 76highboy.com forum. I've had 3 months, 3 epidurals, T9 right, T10 left, T9 left side predominantly. Has it helped me a little bit? At times. It's not a miracle, believe it or not. I mean, I still have issues, but somewhat better, maybe 20%, 30%. And I can't, I'm having difficulty getting the MRI. I went it close by and their machine went down, their MRI machine. And they said every time they come out and repair it, they tell the office that it's ready. You know, the staff that's working in that room is ready to go, and they try it and it won't work. So they're trying to send me to another location. They're going to do my neck at that point. And I already know what it's like because they did an x-ray and the doctor come in, and I went in 2014 or 15, and it's basically I know what's going on there. Yeah, Walter, I was in there. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, man, with these shots and things. They've been, boy, it's real caustic, those shots are. It's prednisone, and they shoot it in there. And if you got a lot of inflammation and muscle spasms and things, sometimes it makes it worse. And you really get not so much pain, but muscles jumping and spazzing, stuff like that. But anyway, I don't really want to get into the health issue. Still trying to get the vet worked on. I ran into a bed blowout, lost a $1,000 bed. It got a leak in it, and had to buy another one. And then what else? I forget, a hot water heater, which you all know about that. Had to replace the hot water heater. It's been one thing after another. Unfortunately, life just happens that way. I still stay positive, though. But it's good to see you. You all the old crowd here. I was hoping some of the new friends. Well, 351 Cleveland jumped in there. He's a new friend out there in the YouTube world. But I do understand these streams when you don't do them much and you try to do one, you don't get much turnout. But like I say, I'm going to try to post one maybe every 2 to 3 days at a minimum. Maybe every day. You know, like I said, I don't. When anyone comes on the panel, I discovered I don't have to have that crap, earbuds and stuff, and I can actually hear myself speaking. Now I can monitor it, direct, but it's kind of weird listening to your own self blaring in your ear. Tim, you're in a fix. See what Tim's saying. Let me highlight it. I can't have to see here, guys. I'm sporting a broken foot on one side and a torn meniscus on the other, gimping along. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tim. Yeah, I know. Broken foot. I had a fractured foot years ago, just a tiny crack, and I had to go in a cast. I couldn't even walk on my left leg. This was back, of course, like 1990. Good morning, Lady Wolverine. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in here. Seeing some new people that I've joined and subbed to. It's a pleasure having you on, Lady Wolverine. But anyway, hopefully I can get back to streaming. I may start the Thursday night back up. I'm thinking about it. I talked with, actually, I talked with MacMan here a few weeks ago, and he's going to come on and maybe help me co-hosting sometimes. And, so if he does it, I may have to do the stream instead of 8:30. And there's so many people streaming now on all around YouTube. It's unreal. Boy, I mean, sometimes it's just stacked on top of each other. Hope you're doing good, Lady Wolverine. Good to see you. Absolutely is. I appreciate it, all you that come in and check me out. Anybody want to come on the panel? You're welcome. Especially considering I'm here by myself, but that's okay. I can handle that. What is Walter saying here? I'm half blind, guys. You know that, and gals. It will be good to see you back streaming. Would love to see, man. Yeah, I texted him out of the blue and asked him how he was doing. He's got his. He's probably told you all this before. I've even heard it. I hadn't been watching any of his videos lately or doing much channel commenting. And he said he's got that second truck up and running. I don't know, a tool truck. Tim S. Let's see. Looks like you got your reloading room squared away nice. Oh yeah, it's still somewhat a mess, Tim. It's I'm gonna do more stuff here. I've got that thing, but I got a few things. I moved some stuff I'm under here because I had a flood here. A little bit of a flooding in the reloading room here a few months back. And I want to do, I'm going to take everything off this wall you seeing right here, guys and gals, and I'm going to paint it maybe gray. I haven't decided. Maybe even Dylan blue. I thought that might look good. And I may do plywood. It's so expensive. But may do shelves and with little square boxes everywhere. Or I may even put a PC over there and have lighting and blast it this way. That way the bench will be behind me. Let's see, I just want to say hello to someone here, a few people. Hey, Cottonwood Ranch, Raquel. Nice, appreciate you coming in. Good to see you. On the road. Yeah, I do that sometimes and say hello. I can't use I'm not that good at using a cell phone when on live streams. I'll sit there and type their name, and especially on the long channel names, and I'll mistype or do it, lowercase, uppercase. And I'll usually quit if I see a live stream and I go turn the old reliable PC on. But hope you're having a good day, Raquel. I jumped in Great Farmer stream this morning, and I enjoyed that. I think that was the first time. I can't remember now. I know I've been with him and Tasha a few times. Who else we got here? Raleigh's Tactical FUD. But yeah, thanks for listening in. Appreciate it. Yeah, people don't realize, boy, when you Shane does a good job, which is a great farmer. When you're by yourself, basically the side chat is the topics. And you have to sit here and just kind of talk to the side chat. And I got so used to having a co-host over past year, it's different to me. Because I don't like silent gaps, on live stream. I tend to we keep, goes to the co-host, he talks, I talk. Only drove up on one curb, getting used to driving at a 24-foot trailer. Yeah, that's a long one. Drive safe, Raquel. That's I did the curb thing a few times in my life, and I hate that, especially if you get a nice rim, get the tire rash or rim rash on it. Hey, Georgia Trapping and Fishing, how you doing? Good to see you. I've missed a few of yours. I jumped in, I think, the other week, said hello, and I'm doing therapy, everyone. Well, I do that at home, but I'm doing the therapy, had the shots. I went swimming yesterday. I actually joined the indoor pool again through the winter, so I'm going to be swimming a lot, maybe every 2 days at least. And I have a friend, he's got he's not far from me. He's got a horse ranch. I forget the name of it, and even though I go there sometimes, and he belongs to the pool. I got him going to this county pool several years back, and he's got like 20 horses, I think. He does boarding, got a humongous steel building, 17 acres, a pond, and I lived on 20, so I know how big that is. It's not bad, and horses just walk right around his back door. I mean, they're just, you pull your car up in the back of his house. It got a long driveway. And sometimes when you pull in the driveway, horses will be right there in a little, gravel driveway up to his house. So it's cool. Horses will walk all around you. They're cool animals. He's got a beautiful English Mastiff, brittle. Is it brittle? I think that's the color of it. That dog boy, looks like something out of ancient Rome. Big old muscles, sweet and humble. You could go sit down in front of the dog, he'll sit there and raise that big old giant paw and shake your hand. He is cool. Hey, good morning, Stock Explorer. Thank you for dropping by. She's got streams sometimes. I check her out. That's a good show. And yeah, Tasha, I think she's busy. A lady I know, a new friend, and Shane, he's done had his show. Let me get that unhighlight off. Yeah, Brindle. Okay. I couldn't think of it. I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. Let me unhighlight that. Sometimes that highlight blue thing will roll up there and I forget about it. But, because got to remember, I've only had one, two, I think I did a stream for Echo a few weeks back. And that's about it. It's just been a while for me. So I'm rusty. AR Guns is like you got your reloading rooms. Oh, okay. Got that. Uh-oh, I'm higher up than I thought. Sorry, guys. Stupid me this morning. I don't do this is early for me still somewhat. I'm usually walking the neighborhood and shortly I'll be heading to the pool. Probably, I might go Sunday and see. The only thing I hate about it is compared to, after COVID here now, it's a county pool. And one place I go to is 12-foot deep, big pool. You have to call a day in advance and reserve a lane. And I don't like that. Used to, you just go in, grab a lane. If one was open, you just took it. So that's a little bit of a hassle, but that's okay. I don't mind it. And at least you get a lane reserved. I love the water anyway, swimming. It's really good rehab and stretches you out, relaxes you. But good seeing all of you this morning. Matter of fact, I texted Echo yesterday. And I forget what I said. I said, man, you need to get back in the game, man. Get that cell spot tower and start streaming. And I know I was on T-Mobile here at this house a few years back. And I think right before I started streaming, about a year ago or so. And I had no signal. I mean, just barely, even though they showed that I had service here. Well, they said, oh, we got something for you. And I said, what is it? It says cell spot. I said, okay. I didn't think it would work. They sent it here and you hook it up to the internet and it's like having a mini G4 tower. I had 5 bars all over my yard, almost several bars out in the road and 5 bars in the house. I could have actually live streamed on that. Plus unlimited data. Let's see. Yeah, I got to get around you guys' stream. I jumped in Georgia and said hello the other night. And, boy, there's a lot of streaming communities on here now starting to grow around this YouTube community. And they're having issues too, everyone. There's a guy I know, UK, he was talking about he got his channel knocked out. And I won't talk politics, but he said he was talking something Trump. And YouTube took him down. Yeah. And boy, he was what to call in England bloody mad. And I said, that's just kind of the way it is. It's their house, their rules, unfortunately. And I hate that. You think hopefully it would be free speech, but it's not. G says, I have been waiting on a new pistol for the 473 to be run by Oregon Nicks. Oh, cool. I'm not familiar with that. What kind of pistol is it, G? Unless you just want to save it for your video, don't worry about it. Hal, good morning, Andy. Andy 979Z28. He's got a bad to the bone Camaro and used to race and actually was in a movie. The car was, he told us at one time. Yeah, Georgia trapping, it works, man. It's unbelievable. I was shocked. It's just a little, you can find them online. I ordered one the other day and it called itself a cell spot tower booster. Well, when I got it from Amazon, it wasn't. It was just a booster. Well, if you have no signal, you can't boost it if you have none. Well, that little cell spot thing, you hook it to the internet. T-Mobile registers it to your address, and they loan it to you. Check them out, George. Let me know that. I'm sure they're still doing it. AT&T, they did away with theirs. They started doing that where you hit your in your phones, your internet phone or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Where you do internet calling, so you activate that, and that supposedly helps. And I've had issues with that, but that cell spot is really one awesome thing, and it doesn't fail. As long as you got an internet signal, you're fine. It works real well. They did. If I didn't return it, they were going to charge me $150 deposit. My only regret is I should have kept it for $150 because my daughter is trying to put me on T-Mobile again. It's $15 a month, unlimited data on a family plan. I'm paying $31 now. AT&T with 8 gigs, I think. Andy says not staying long. Have to prep for the range. Oh, that sounds nice. Yes, I was thinking today is Saturday. Yep. To me, I'm retired. Hey, guys, one day's the same as the next. I get out there, walk, swim now. I used to swim a lot before COVID. I was very active. And COVID, sitting here during a shutdown, and then when it opened, I didn't really want to go to the pool. I think I did go about maybe 2-3 times, and that was summer. I tried to get my great-grandson there. We went one time to the outdoor pool this summer. I enjoyed that. But they live about 50 minutes from me, 45. And it's kind of hard for them to get down here. Then we have to drive like another, I think, 10 miles to the pool. Yeah, it is Stock Explorer. It releases gravity and takes gravity and pressure off your spine if you have health issues. And while I'm in there, I feel like I'm floating in space. It's just so comforting. You also sleep better. I slept better last night after swimming. Oh, this is a new friend, guys. The Stock Explorer. There's some new people I met. They're great people. And 351 Cleveland. And we all know that engine. He's a new friend I got on YouTube. And some really good people. Oh, hey, Reloader 762. Good morning. And good day to you. Actually, it's kind of still my morning. I lay in the bed about 9. I'm usually awake for, an hour or two. But I'll lay there and get up in the morning and I'll watch a live stream. Well, I'll watch it when someone streams. And he says 530-06 loaded and 1,300 blackout. Sounds good. I'm doing some 223. I haven't really said much about that, but I'm doing more of it now. And I'm also using the RCBS automatic bench primer now. And I'm going to tell you, it works. As long as you got that 223 pocket chamfered or swaged, boy, it really does seat primers good. And I can feel it. A lot of people say they don't on some of this equipment, but I can tell. I can tell when the primer hits bottom. Oh, evening or good afternoon, Nicole Chafe. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Chilling, Indiana, Carl. How you doing there? Another new friend there. Acquaintances I've been meeting. And wow, started out with 0 on, got 18 on. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here and saying hello. Even if you don't have time to stay, hey, at least you take time to say hello. A lot of times, even I'm watching streams, during the day or night, I'll come in here and sometimes, hit a hello or hello to, this, that, and the other. And I'll walk through the house and I'll take the dog out to, pee-pee, wee-wee. And sometimes I come back and I'll see somebody said hello to me. And I go, I was gone. Be right back. So even if you're in and out, I appreciate you. Let's see what Vanessa says here. Vanessa Kitty, she's a good mod. I got some good mods in here too. I know Vanessa's one, G's one. Trying to think. Of course, Echo is one, And I got a few other people I'm probably going to make mods here. But fantastic mods. They do a great job for me. And Vanessa, she's a mod for everybody. I mean, you can always rely on Vanessa. She knows some crazy creep and crud I caught walking around foregrounds. Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, Russell. Yeah, it's morning there. What is it? Let's see, 12. You're 5 hours ahead, right, Russell? Or 5 hours behind? I keep forgetting. Can't remember. It's been a while since I talked to someone over there on the pond. I think you're 5 hours behind, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Saturdays and Sundays was my favorite days. Well, Friday because I was I would get off work. Hey, Warsaw Patriot, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Trying to come up with a name. Let's see. Trying to come up with a name for my live streams. New York Reloading and Chit Chat. Yeah. I come up with names like, now you see it, Reloading, instead of morning coffee. I've said morning coffee from America to Europe, morning coffee up from America to coffee from the reloading bench, coffee from the workbench. I can't make up my mind either. I may change my mind again. Oh, Mac Man's here. How you doing, Mac Man? Hope you're doing good. And everyone's well out there. But try to pick you a name you like, and you may change your mind. I changed mine. Actually, I was typing this morning. I put from the workbench, and I said, I put from the reloading bench. That's where I'm at. I am at a reloading bench. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some new things in here, guys. I'm gonna paint the walls. Like I say, I haven't decided on for sure gray or Dylan blue yet. And I'm probably gonna get a green screen still, which I've mentioned that before with you. A lot of my older followers here. It's been around a while. And I'm getting some lighting, and hopefully I can get a camera. If I can quit having emergencies all the time with hot water heaters, and beds collapsing. I had an air bed. I think I had it 3.5 years, 4 years. Well, it blew up, and they wanted so much, even under the warranty for the air bladder, for it. I just went ahead and bought a new one from the company. That way for 3 years, if one blows, they can send me another one if it starts leaking. We got good to see Mac Man. Hey, D37's with us. Good to see you. Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back seeing you guys and gals. I miss you all. I really do. And I always enjoy coming on here and talking with you all. If you all want to come on the panel, I'm not gonna do a long stream this morning, but we can sit and talk a little bit and tell me what's going on in your hobbies or whatever. Chilling Indiana Carl is still with us. Appreciate you being there, each and every one of you. And good to see you, Nicole. Like I said, pleasure to have you in here. Don't forget to hit like. Lovely. Yeah, appreciate that, Nicole. That's something I always do, guys, gals. When I hit a stream, now sometimes I don't do it right away. I'll hit the stream and I'll close, even on my phone, I'll close the side chat out and I'll hit the thumbs up. Then I'll go back in the video. I don't think I've ever failed to do a thumbs up actually on someone's live stream. Oh, good morning, Emily. Well, it's noon here now where I'm at in the South. Good to see you, Emily. Thanks for dropping by. The Stock Explorer knows some of these people by first names. Sometimes I forget. On my side of the community, we mostly call channels out, just a channel name. Well, of course, like Andy, 79Z28, that is his name. Mac Man's got a name. Mac's got some new toys here. Mac picked up 6,000 CCI pistol for 200. Wow. Boy, I wish I could get small rifle primers for $200 for 6,000. Where'd you get it from? A estate sale, Mac Man? Primers now are going around here. I seen some the other day. 1,000 small rifle, large rifle bench primer. $150. And then I seen some CCI small rifle primers, 119, $20. I will not pay it. I'm noticing online they're coming in at around $79 now, plus hazmat, of course. And that's a little better. I'm hoping they come down. I can get me about 5,000 primers then. Oh, gun show, yeah. Oh, I love gun shows. I typically, if I go to a gun show, I'll go through those tables. I'll get to the rear and I'll start over sometimes, or sometimes I'll go back to another bench that I want to look at something and kind of haggle with them, or, to get a better price. Yeah, Mac Man, he does. Mac Man, like it says, tool truck. I used to work on cars, and we'd have back then. I think we had Snap-on would drop by. I bought a set of wrenches one time. I think like $100 for 3 wrenches. And before I left the shop, I sold them to a young guy, general service guy. Let's see what Ronnie says here. Almost 2 years since there has been a primer of any brand, any type in the shop. Wow. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm seeing a few here. And I went to one shop yesterday, actually. I went swimming and went to a park, walked a little bit, and came by a mom and pop shop, a small one I've been going to since 1989. And I asked him if he had any primers. He said they haven't had any in a long time. And, but like I said, I am seeing some in Athens, Georgia. Oh, hey, Al Chafe. Hope I'm saying that right. My back step. Al Chafe, my back step. Tell me if I'm wrong on that, because I hate pronouncing names wrong. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. Another new friend I've met in the community. Chillin', Indiana, Carl. Good to see you. I do appreciate you and all the others dropping in here today. Like I said, I don't have no wingman or wing woman or wing lady today, so it does feel different being by yourself. But something you just got to get used to. What was it really strange with me? I'm in person. I'm a big talker. I mean, sometimes I've had roommates tell me over the years I had a talking disease, and I go looking at them like, what? What are you talking about? I said, I tend to, I'll talk about this for a while, that and the other, whatever I read or something I want to talk about. But I was always a big talker. I'm a little more subdued on YouTube. I try not to get on here blabbing all the time this much. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in. He's got a good channel. It is Al Chafe, right, Al? Al Chafe, my back step. Hope I got that right, because I hate mispronouncing names. I think Russell was in here earlier. Didn't I say hello to him, I think? Let me look back here. Yeah, Russell was in here. Yeah, like I say, he's in the UK. And got a few other new friends and people I've met from across the pond. Oh, great. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I didn't want to say it wrong. Got Russell. I was trying to think of a few others. Ryan, a guy I've met recently. He's in the UK. And like I say, I won't get into that. He got taken down, and that's a shame. And I'm trying to look for different platforms, and I know there's a few out there. Actually, when I do this stream, it actually goes over to Rumble. But I don't really work on Rumble much, and I don't spend time developing it. Hobbies hobo. No hurricane trouble? No, none here. Nope, not at all. It's everywhere. It's up in Canada. Man, it's in Florida. It's been a mess. And one guy I know, known for a little while now, a few months. He up in Canada, he said the wind actually took him and threw him in a ditch with a phone in his hand. I think his phone wound up in the road. I told him, I said, if he'd had that phone on, we were talking about it last night. I said that would have been cool. He might have had a viral video, especially if the video showed him going, hey, the wind taking me away, and then the phone landing in the road. Especially if it didn't damage the phone and could recover it. That would be cool. I've never had wind blow me like that, though. Did you? Yeah, I used to do CB radio, Andy. Yep. I had a 70s. I had a Radio Shack base station, a chrome plated D104. I think it was Aztec. I think made it, which was battery powered, amplified. It went bad. I bought a single sideband set up with a power supply and another D104. I used it for a while. And, matter of fact, I'd like to get into ham radio now. The problem is, you're talking just for the radio, probably what I would call a decent radio, probably $1,000, and a really good radio, probably 2,000 to 3,000 and 4,000. And I don't really want to. I can't spend that right now. But plus the antennas, plus the wiring of the room, the grounding, and all that. Yeah, you guys check his channel out. I don't have a helper here, so I'm not dropping any links right now. And if my mods want to drop a link, go ahead. Oh, actually, you did. Appreciate it, G. There's your link, Al. Thanks for doing that, G. Appreciate it a lot. The Stock Explorer, she has little streams riding around. I think she does phone streams too. Al said I will get on your panel. Oh, cool. Yeah, I dropped by Al's. Him, Devil Dog, Belt Loop, got quite a few others. Lazy Days, bunch of them. I jump on there. But anyway, wow, 19 on. I'm humbled, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. And hopefully I get the streaming. We can get some people on the panel. And definitely on even the morning coffees, I'd like at least have one panel member jump in here and talk. And Hobo, I think you've been on a live stream, haven't you? I think you jumped in one. Somebody you promised. I think you mentioned it to me in an email. Actually, I think I watched one you were in here a little while back. Oh, Critter 9A. I just call him Critter. How you doing, Critter? It's been a while, man. I miss you. He's a good guy. Check his channel out. Hey, man, have you got that trailer paid for yet, Critter? Just wondering. 5 more minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you dropping in here, Randy. Time is valuable for sure. So I understand that. But like I say, I appreciate if you come in just for 5 minutes or 1 minute and say hello and have to leave. At least you take the time to do it, and people do, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I hadn't seen Critter in a while. He jumps in my panel sometimes. G's been in a time or two. Andy's been in it, the panel. Haven't got Hobo yet. I was trying to see who else is in the thing I've had. I've had George, I think. Seems like once, hadn't I? I think I have. I've had George on my panel. Yeah, I have. I'm pretty sure I have. Trying to scroll up and see all I got here. In case I overlooked someone. McMahon. Chillin', Indiana. Carl was with us earlier. Huh. Okay. Warsaw Perjury. Yeah, appreciate each and every one of you in here. Nobody wants to come on the panel at all? Yes, trailer is paid off, Critter says. Just went into more debt with a battery. That's the way it is, Critter. Like I said, I've had a hot water heater break. My sports car insurance came due. I put it on a credit card. That way I get it knocked out for the whole year. And I'll pay it off in a few weeks. And I put that on, and my bed went out. And then before that, my computer went out. Had to put a new hard drive in it. That was like $140, but I did that myself. And TMS's link is there. Al Chafe, I'll come up and drop the stream. Yeah, hang on a minute. Okay. I don't usually do a link in the side chat like some of you all do on YouTube. I have done it. I typically get your email address, or either I got quite a few people in my email address from the shooting community. And hang on a minute. And I email it to them. I've heard some crazy stuff on YouTube about people jumping into links on the side chat and doing weird, dirty things and crazy, pervert stuff. And you never know about that. But hang on, Al. There's the link. We're not going to go long, but great to have you on, man. I appreciate you wanting to come on the panel for a minute. Hopefully I can get in your panel and a few others in time. I told Belt Loop a while back I wanted to jump in, say hello and talk with him. He's just a cool guy. So there's the link, guys. Anybody wants to hop in for a minute? We'll go a little longer if someone hits the panel. Everything doing good for you, Tactical FUD? Hope you're good. There you go. Howdy, Al.
Good. I know your hesitation with dropping the link in the channel and that like that. What I do with stuff like that is I don't let anybody up unless their face is showing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So you can see who it is and make sure that it's actually them and that. I understand that completely because it's after happening a few times.
Yeah, I've heard of, on the other side of the firearms community, I've heard quite a few things from Tasha and a few other people. I said, wow. As a matter of fact, I was not on the stream, but in a side chat one night, and somebody came on her show and with a weird name or something, and I actually showed their face for a split second. And she ended up...
and then I know what you're talking. I remember that she ended up having to take the video down and edit out stuff, and it's just all it's doing is causing a pain for a lot of people out there. I mean, like, there's no need of it whatsoever. There's really not. But how you been? I see you in and out of my chats all the time. I think this is the first time we actually got to talk face to face.
Yeah. Great meeting, Al. I've never been on a panel with you or nothing. I try to jump in your chats.
Yep.
And y'all do a lot of stuff, boy. Devil Dog and you and Kettle Kitchen and wow, bunch of them. Y'all. Some of you guys, boy, really stream a lot. I mean, long streams, man. We're talking all day long. A stream will pop up.
Yeah. Well, we just finished a chat with a stream with Expeditionary Johnny, and he did his 24-hour live. So I stayed on with him for the whole 24 hours.
Wow.
So that was a bit of fun. So that'd be my second 24-hour live one because I did my own, and I nominated him, and then I stayed on for that entire one.
I've never did I've did 3 hours, and I've seen a few 6 and 8, but I go to bed. And with Tasha, I think her and Shane's going to do a 36-hour, isn't it? I think it's 36. And I told them I'll come in and out, eat. I'll drop by occasionally, jump on the panel, jump off the panel. I'll do that, for them. But typically,
that's a long time to go though. 36 hours.
You ain't kidding. Yeah.
That is a long time.
Yes. I don't like to discuss my health. I have a hard time sitting for long periods. It really gets to me. And I have a better chair in here, an office chair. Problem is my workbench and reloading bench is high. And when I set it, I'm way down here, and I look like I'm down in a hole. I look like a little munchkin. And my arms up there high like that. And I don't like doing that. Don't look cool.
Looks like my wife sitting at the kitchen table.
Yeah.
You're short.
I think I've chatted with her in the side chat a little bit. I think she said hello.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. That's Nicole. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She's good in the room. She'll watch out for spammers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been teaching her a lot of stuff about that, so she's been doing really good with it.
Great.
I see you got a reloader there behind you. You reload your own bullets?
Yeah, I sure do.
Is it more cost effective to do it that way for shotgun or?
Shotgun I don't do, but I know you can save money. On rounds here with the prices, yeah, we save. We typically maybe 30 to 50% on some rounds, especially some of the special rounds, especially it's very high dollar. If we reload them, we save. Like years ago, 9mm, it was so cheap it wasn't even worth reloading. And now look how high it is. I'll just go ahead and say I reload 9mm 223 556 308 30-06, and probably 40 soon, and probably 6.5 Creedmoor down the road. And if I get a 30-30 lever, if a Ruger ever comes out with the Marlin 30-30, I'm going to do probably some 30-30 rounds.
Nice. Because I was wondering about getting into it because I got a 223 and I got my shotgun and my 9mm, and the 9mm is just getting harder and harder and harder to get the ammunition for it. So I'm thinking maybe it will be just cheaper and easier to start reloading. But it's the startup price that's kind of stopping me having to buy the reloader and everything all at
Be careful if you don't get your eyes with eye candy so much. Try to stay away from a lot of the flashy stuff and start with a basic. Maybe get a Lee turret, Lee single stage, and now there's a few things you get in those kits that I don't like the least powder scale, a few other things. Some may have disagreements, but it's kind of cheap. But buy the equipment a little bit, basic, stick to the basics, and you'll pay for it in no time that way. I kind of went in what they call a rabbit hole. I mean, and back when I got my stuff, it was no tax online from Brownells, and plus everything was cheaper. Like this press here was like $289 back in the day on sale, no shipping, free shipping, no tax. Well, now there's tax, and now it's like $359, I think, sometimes $389. Then you got to pay the shipping, then you got to pay the tax on it, so it about kills you. But check out Lee turret, Lee single. Lee dies are good. They're like $50 for a pack of dies, or per caliber. They'll help save. I'm gonna end up doing here a beginning reloading live streams coming up down the road. I'm not sure when I'll start it, and probably when I get the Lee turret and some Lee stuff. And hope to get a few. Yeah, I'd like to get. We'll help you get you into it. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was like, I love going shooting, just for off season. I do a bit of hunting, but I like just going up shooting. And it's the cost on the ammunition, and I'm always trying to save some home, so I'm not out for that one time that something comes up, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gotta take my guns and that with me and whatnot. But I'd like to be able to, when I do go up shooting, be able to stay there for hours and shoot rather than the half an hour and okay, well, I got to conserve what I got because I don't know when I'm going to get any more. You know what I mean? Whoops.
Yeah. See, the good thing about reloading too, you can your brass is your gold. You go to the range. The more you go to the range and just walk in there. What I do when I walk into a range, I holler out at everybody, even though that if it drops on the ground, the state range says it's ours, and they actually get free gifts for it. The employees of the range, and I walk in there and I go, "Hey, I reload. Anybody wants to get rid of their brass? Hey, I'll take it." And a lot of times they actually will pick it up, sweep it up, and bring it over and hand it to me.
There you go. And, you don't have to take it out.
And some of that brass, Al, you can reload over and over. Yeah, quite a few times, 8, 10 times. It varies on the caliber, and it varies on how hot you load it. Pardon?
Yeah, and as long as it stays in good shape and it's not worn and pitted and stuff like that. I've been reading up some stuff on that on it, but like I said, it's just the overhead of getting started is what bites me, because I got to try to save X number of dollars just to get the reloader and like for me, because I'm going to be doing. I got a 20 gauge Charles Daly, the bullpup, and I love it. Like with that thing, and it's only a 20 gauge, so it's not real big kickback on it or nothing like that. So it's so much fun to just go up and just a box of 50, 100 shells for that. You go through them in no time at all.
Oh, I love shotgun. I used to shoot 16 gauge, 410, 20, 12. Never shot a 10. Let me say hello for just a second. I want a few people jumping in here. Got Rusty's Rambles with us. I thank him for coming in, or she. I'm not sure. Probably a he. Critter. Who else? Lady Wolverine and Rusty's Rambles. Let me see. Chillin', Indiana. I called. Hang on, guys. I got to scroll this. Fat Ninja joined us. DM. Hey, Fat Ninja. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Really appreciate it. Barnaby Sanchez jumped in there. I know I seen some names here a few minutes ago. Krabby Turtle jumped in. How you doing, Krabby Turtle? Thank you for dropping in, each and every one of you. Got some good channels here, and they're all varied. Prepping, camping, which you know where I'm from. Got Curtis Long with us. Hey, Curtis, good to see you. It's been a while. Who else here? I swear I've seen some newer names here. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you dropping in, and hopefully sometimes I'll get to stream with you guys. Al, I'll jump in there hopefully and say hello.
Absolutely. You're always welcome to come up.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
Like
and
I
anyway,
said,
you're welcome. You're actually the first new acquaintance I've had in on a stream, because I haven't been streaming the past few months.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of rusty on it. It's been a while.
No, you're doing fantastic. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it's all mostly for me doing all this streaming and stuff like that. It's just more getting to know people more than just watching videos, because watching videos is not interactive.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm watching what you're going to show me, and that's all I get to know about you. But this way, I get to know a little bit more about you and connect on a more personal level with what you are doing and your content and yourself. Right?
Cranky Cletus is with us. What's up, Cranky? He's got a good channel. He comes in my stream sometimes.
Nice.
And, yeah, I'm on Lord, I got 21 on here. I hate to close out this early. But it's been such a while since I even did a stream. I think I did maybe 2 in 3 months. Somewhere around that time frame, probably.
I try to do one every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday?
Yeah.
What time is yours?
3 Eastern.
Okay, 3 Eastern. Okay.
And
I know another lady, I think the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, I think she does Wednesdays. I was thinking.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dave Collier goes on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in his side chat the other day.
Yep, Satisfaction goes on Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays is Devil Dog and Gary. And then Saturday, Devil Dog and Gary both does another one.
Mm-hmm.
They're on a lot. I'm not going to be on that one.
Yeah,
I'll be in people's streams and that throughout the week when I'm not doing something or something like that. Like today, I'm home. I'm doing some editing on videos, and your live come up here, and my wife actually saw it first, and she was like, "Hey, he's online. Why don't you pop up?" So I was like, "Sure, why not? Not busy."
Yeah, my coffee streams are done just when I feel like it. I don't really have a schedule, and I think why I do that, when I start out streaming, I've been doing it over a year. I was doing 3 shows a week, 2 for a co-host guy, a friend of mine, and then my show. And then my show, I'd keep doing every Thursday around 8 originally. And the Thursday show, I'd always have to plan the content and the things I wanted to talk about and write it out on a whiteboard. And sometimes call my co-host and talk, what we're going to talk about. And I typically if I don't come up with topics, sometimes the side chat I'll come up with topics talking to them, and then of course the panel members, sometimes we'll get to talking about other topics. And
well, yeah, I mean, like most of mine are not planned at all. It's just the only plan I really make is what am I going to eat today?
I love the spontaneous streams, because it's just no pressure. You feel like doing it, you do it. If you were a regular weekly show, there's times I have to be honest, I don't feel like going on there at certain times. I go, oh boy, I got to do tonight, and I miss the guys, and gals on here. So a lot of times I'll just do it anyway. I tell my co-host that used to stream with me, I'll go, oh, let's go, man. I want to say hello to everybody.
Yeah. Just say, how much did you lose? Did you lose the entire string?
Not the entire one.
It sounded like the entire one. My wife almost cried. She's over working on. We got a live later tonight with Danny Days, and Danny is doing some prizes for her followers.
Oh, cool.
And we got a donation put in of a keychain and bracelets. she's over working on the bracelet, and it's these little teeny tiny beads, and she just dropped it, and it sounded like they all went everywhere. She looked like she was going to
Ooh.
cry.
Oh, wow.
But she only lost a little bit of it. She didn't lose the whole thing. So
She's a nice
she's,
person. I
she's
like her.
rolling over there now.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She,
Well, guys, let's see, what is it, 12:40? I'm going to wind this down. I appreciate you coming on, Al. And,
no, no
great being the
problem.
first time, man.
Yep.
So
I much
enjoyed it.
appreciate the advice, and like I said, you're always welcome to jump up on my panel at any time if you sees me on.
All right.
And I speaks for a lot of people when I says that. If you sees us, Gary, Beltloop,
Mm-hmm.
Devil Dog, Danny, anyone, they'll gladly have you up on their panel as well.
Yeah, I like all you new people I've met. Some great people out there. Mostly there for a long time. I stayed just in the reloading community, and I said I'm gonna meet other people, because I'm into prepping, gardening. I used to do that.
Yep.
Camping. I mean, that's all I did when I was a kid. 6 years old, I had my first tent. I think it was one
But
of those
that's what
old.
I'm doing my little stuff out on my back step here, just a little bit of bushcrafty stuff that I'm doing, and that's what I
Mm-hmm,
love to do. Like I likes to get out and go in the woods and stuff like that. I don't get to go as much as I'd like to,
mm-hmm,
but the same thing. Like I do a little bit of prepping with food preservation and stuff like that, and I do a little bit of my own gardening. I started a container garden this year, and
mm-hmm,
there's just so many different varieties of people, and I think it's just a bit better once you get to know a bunch of them
mm-hmm.
and get into the different communities, because then you're not only on this one topic all the time,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Where then okay, you jump up on with Danny. Danny does homestead,
Yeah.
so she does a lot of gardening and cooking and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, well, what do you do with this, and how did you get this to grow? And it's lots of great ideas from people.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you, Lead Bullet Junkie. Later, Cranky Cletus. Appreciate you guys dropping by. Like I say, I'm going to wind this down. It was a pleasure having you on, Al, and nice meeting you officially on the panel. And hopefully I'll get the
Absolutely.
Belt Loop and a few others here in time. And I did, I think, I can't remember, was this one the first time I've been on? I've been on with Shane Tutasha's channel, but I typically don't jump in his morning show. I decided to do it this morning, even though I'm not a morning person. I said, I'll go ahead and do it anyway and say hello. And, but he just had a storm up there, in Canada.
Yeah.
And,
That's
said
where I'm
it.
from. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada.
Mhm.
I think he's in
But
Nova Scotia, isn't he? Up around that area.
now I have a little bit of a format, probably a little different in some of you streamers. Like if I got a panel member, I'll go turn it over to you, Al. You want to plug something or say something or sign off? I don't usually say sign off. I usually tell everybody to go. Let's take it away, Echo, or let's start signing off, and I'll let you talk. Like right now, do you want to plug anything before you go? Say hello, goodbye, say
Okay.
hello to anyone.
Well, I just appreciate you having me up, and like I said, it was really nice to meet you. I drop my videos on Mondays if you guys want to check them out. By all means, everyone's always welcome on my back step, and Wednesdays is my live streams. So thanks for having me, and I will catch you on the next one.
Appreciate you coming on, Al. Really do. Thank you, man. Better than
Okay.
sitting here by yourself, man. It's not that fun being
Yeah.
indoors. The Backwoods Misfits joined us. Appreciate you coming in, Backwoods Misfit. And
See you later.
see you later, man. Have a good one.
You too.
And tell your wife I said hello.
I will.
Hi.
Tell her.
See you later.
Let me go. I call out the side chat sometimes too in my streams, which is sometimes I notice others don't. And so there's times I'm busy and don't. Let me go up the side here. We had 351 Cleveland with us earlier. Mark Thomas, Rollis Carvelis, Michael Hurtnick, Tim S., Mike's Fishing Home, Hobbies Hobo was with us. Mark Thomas, G23 was with us. Tactical Fudd was with us earlier. Appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Walter Bunning joined us earlier. Tim S., I called. Good to see you, Tim. Who else? Lady Wolverine was with us. Good to see you. Walter Bunning, of course. Lady Wolverine. Pleasure having you on, Lady Wolverine. Some of these are mixed with my regulars, and some of these are some new people I've met, and really good people. Raleigh Carvelis was with us. Cottonwood Ranch, Raquel, thank you so much for coming in. She has a good channel, and I think they do trivia and stuff on her channel. Georgia Trapping and Fishing, it was good to see you. Good to see all of you. Who else? Tim S., the Stock Explorer. She does things on the road and I think some stock tips and things. She's got a good channel. She drops in stream sometimes and talks to everyone. Andy79Z28 was with us. Georgia Trapping, I call Walter. I don't want to miss any of y'all. I was talking to Shane about that the other day. I hate missing names when I call out a side chat. Russell was with us in the UK. Pleasure having you on, Russell. Appreciate you joining us, man. Really do. Reloader 762. He's over here on the East Coast like me. Who else? G23. Vanessa Kitty. She's a mod. We got some good mods in here, too, on our side here in the firearms community. Nicole Chafe was with us. Thank you, Nicole, for jumping in there. And it was a pleasure having your husband on here. Lady Wolverine, it was a pleasure meeting you on here. I spoke to her in the side chats. Who else here? Russell G. Macman 039 Reloading. I used to usually call him Macman, and sometimes Mac. Warsaw Patriot joined us. D-Dub D37 joined us. Good to see you, D-Dub. Miss all you guys. Hobbies Hobo. He's out there on the West Coast. He's a good guy. Got a good channel. Check him out, guys. Sorry about. We'll start trying to get a little bit more links dropped. I don't want to swamp it, but I do want to promote here and there. It's a good thing to do. We need to help each other. Who else? Chillin', Indiana. Carl, appreciate you coming in. It's great having you. Emily, I'm humbled. You all, especially the new people I've got to know. I really thank you for coming in. I really do. Means a lot. Who else here? And I appreciate all of you guys that's been around for quite a while. I don't take you for granted. Never have. Reloader Andy 79. Al Chafe, my back step. That's a cool name. Chillin' Indiana girl. Carl, excuse me. Can't see, guys. I'm blind. Let's see who else. Gee, Hobbies Hobo. Great pleasure having Al on the panel. Me and him, we've never been on a panel together. Critter 9A was with us earlier. These things, if I ever go to 40 and 50, it's going to be a hard scroll, boy. And even sometimes now, when you all talk a lot, it takes a while to get through this list. I may end up calling you, try to call you as I go if I can. That way I can acknowledge you and do a shout out. But if I miss you, I don't mean to. It's an accident, so overlook it. I'll try to get to you. And I usually know if I miss you. I usually figure it out most of the time. Who else is here? Tim S. joined us. Of course, G. Chilling. Let's see who else. Lady Wolverine. She's a new acquaintance. Some great people here. Absolutely are great people. And Rusty's Rambles. Thank you, Rusty, for coming in. If you're still listening, I appreciate it. Fat Ninja DM. He's a good channel. I think he does some gaming and other things. He occasionally pops in Great Farmers Chat. I always try to, if I see him streaming, I always try to jump in there and say hello. He's a very nice guy. Bernie Sanchez is with us. I'm slowly getting there. Krabby Turtle was with us. I am a slowpoke this morning. Like I say, I usually stream around 2 o'clock. That way I'm good and awake. Who else is here? Curtis Long joined us. He's been so busy the past year working. We don't see him too much. Cranky Cletus. Thank you, Cranky, for coming in. Who else here? Rusty's Ramble, I called. Lead Bullet Junkie, I called. Nicole, I called. Well, this does take a while. I'd forgotten how long it takes to do this. I'm going to end up, everyone, I'm going to end up doing an intro for live streams. Hey, Uncle John, if you're still on here, man, sorry I didn't get to you and call you out earlier. We get to talking on the panel sometimes. I don't have a co-host. I don't see the side chat. I always think Uncle John, he's been around a long time. I appreciate you coming in. But Info Bros jumped in there at the last. See, that's what I mean. Like if he jumped in like a split second when I'm jumping off or closing the thing down, I go, oh no, I missed them. I hate that. And it does bother us, but I don't stress over it, but I do miss calling you out like that. I don't mean to. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully get more equipment, everyone, in time. Hopefully, if emergencies don't keep happening, and start back streaming a little more often at times. I'm still having some issues, but hey, I've started back in the swimming winter pool, and hopefully after a few months of swimming and building my muscle, COVID like to kill me. I'll be honest. I sat here so long and didn't go out and do anything, and I used to be very active, at least swimming wise and walking the parks. But anyway, appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a good day, and God bless, and take care. Catch you later. And we'll highlight your channels occasionally, at least a couple of people at a time, and even talk about your channel some. Have a good one, guys, gals.